So we can use the same technique as what we did with the subscapularis. I'm going to brace that elbow. I'm just going to use the weight of my thumb here on the back of the wrist. Right, so it's only a gentle push. That's quite tight in here, and I'm going to make sure I keep my eyes on that shoulder, that it's not rolling forward and then not compensating through the shoulder. So there's lots of things to look out for here. So now if you can, Andy, pushing your wrist into the thumb there, so bringing that backwards, that's it. So again, we keep that elbow supported. Andy is trying to bring his hand up towards his head, and I'm keeping pressure just with my thumb on the back of the wrist. Doesn't use a lot of energy from me, so that allows me to be able to see multiple people in a day and conserve my energy, but it also makes it much safer for the client as well, and they're not using lots of energy at the same time. Now if you can relax for me. There's about where our point of bind is. So sometimes you get a lot of range of motion increase, and sometimes not so much. It depends entirely on how tight the muscle is and how much soft tissue work you've done beforehand as to the degree of release that you'll see. That may mean too that you need to do multiple contract and relax actions. Sometimes you just may not get a lot out of it on that particular day, because it also depends on the person's nervous system on that day when they come in. So if they're under a lot of stress, the body is generally not very receptive to changing length and tension relationships in muscles. Now again, if you can push your hand back into mine. So if you don't get a very big range of motion increase, that does not mean put more effort in. I can't stress that enough. Stay conservative and work your way up gently with how much effort you put in, rather than trying to go and put lots more effort in thinking that that will get you a greater result. This often leads to injuries and people reporting back that they're feeling worse than when they come in. And relax. Okay, and that was a little bit better there. Being that it's as tight as what it is, we would probably do maybe 4 or 5 to try and achieve the result that we're looking for. However, when we're going through with this, we don't want to be trying to get straight flat to the bed on the very first session with someone. Work your way up to that point and take your time getting incremental increases, not trying to aim for the ultimate end result on the first session.